So I'm Christina. I'm one of the midwives, like Allison said. Graduated nursing school back in 2002 up in Northern California, up in Humboldt. Just a little bit about me. I had my first two daughters with a midwife up in Northern California. Amazing births in a birth center, kind of similar to what we have at Mission. My college roommate actually got pregnant when we were in college and had the same midwife that caught my baby girls. So it really, like, just watching her go through the experience, like, it just sparked a fire. I just had to be a midwife from that point. So I actually finished my biology degree at Humboldt and then applied for nursing school there. So 8 years later for a bachelor's degree, I became a nurse and then had, like I said, had my two daughters up there and then moved back down here. I grew up in Huntington Beach, moved back down here, went to midwifery school at Cal State Fullerton, had a set of twins while I was in midwifery school and started my career at Kaiser for several years. And then I worked in high-risk perinatology for a few years and transferred there to a local freestanding birth center, did home births and birth center births, and then landed at Mission, which hopefully is my forever job. I am married, so we have 6 kids altogether. I have 2 bonus kids, my stepkids. And I'm just so grateful to be able to serve women and be part of awesome birth experiences. And happy you all joined us today.
Me again. I went to UC Berkeley for my bachelor's degree. I got my degree in international development. I had no inclination that anything medical would be on my horizon at that point in time. After graduating, I went to Indonesia and volunteered for a little bit. And it was there when I was volunteering at a women's health clinic, working with moms and babies, doing nothing but teaching English, you know, having a cool cultural exchange, is when I realized that I really wanted to pursue something more meaningful. So I decided to come back to the States and I got my bachelor's in nursing and my master's in nursing. And I'm not even sure how, yay, go Bears. I think I just really always loved women's activism and was always such an advocate for women's health and decided that, you know, moving in the women's health arena as a midwife made the most sense. I can't say I've looked back since. Like Christina, I have worked at a freestanding birth center doing home births and births in that birth center, dabbled a little bit at Kaiser, I've caught babies at Saddleback Memorial, and now here at Mission, where I hope to stay for a long time too, as well. And this picture is my little guy, who's 2. His name is Reed. He's pretty freaking cute.
So hi everybody, my name is Liorit, Frank Kremer, but everybody knows me as Leo, and feel free to call me Leo. Nobody has to call me Liorit. It's a tough name to pronounce. It stands for my little light in Hebrew. So I'm originally from Israel, born there, but grew up everywhere from Africa to the States to, yeah, had a very lucky childhood. But I won't tell you my whole life story, at least not today. I got my nursing degree in Israel, completed the 4-year program there, started working as a NICU nurse, but the spark for midwifery was there at my 4th year of my clinicals in nursing, where I actually witnessed a physiologic birth, and I just knew that this is what I need to do with the rest of my life. So eventually I built up to that. So worked in the NICU for about a year, and then my husband and I got the opportunity to relocate to Manhattan in New York, where just getting my nursing license there, I didn't want to waste time. So I got certified as a lactation consultant and childbirth educator and tried to kind of build my own business there that way. In 2014, I graduated from SUNY Downstate, where I got my master's in nurse midwifery, and then since then worked at Mount Sinai Hospital, which is a very busy teaching hospital in Manhattan in New York. In 2019, I moved to California with my husband and my 2 kids, and found these lovely ladies that I work with until today and hope to continue to work with for a very, very long time. And And something new is that this year I plan to sit for the IBCLC exam. I actually just got an invitation to sit for the exam today, so I'm planning on signing up for that and doing that in September. I'm excited. And just a little personal history, which I already told you. I'm married and I have 2 kids. My oldest is Natalie, 11. She was born in a birth center in New York. And my little guy, Adam, who's 6, going to be 7 in August, was born with a home birth midwife at home in Brooklyn.
Why do you want to be a IBCLC, and what does that mean, Leo?
Well, when I got certified as a lactation consultant, while waiting to do my nursing license, I actually got exposed to lots of women who have difficulty with breastfeeding. I mean, we know that and we're told, right, it's the most natural thing and breast is best and all the things, but we don't grow up actually seeing it as much. So it's kind of a conflict. You have women who think that it's the most natural thing and really want to do it, but they don't know how, and then it's hard to find the support. And then you have people in their families or whatever, where growing up in the 70s and mostly 80s, where formula was then introduced, and then just give a bottle. So it became a passion to educate and counsel and help women get on the right track and have a wonderful breastfeeding journey. So, and it's just, I love educating myself and I love learning new things. And I just think that this is what makes us the better professionals and better providers for the women that we care for. So I want to get the highest education in lactation and lactation education. So that's that. And then this is Dr. Craig Salcido, who might join us later on today. But if not, he's a busy guy and has lots of things to do, but he's basically our medical director and the guy that we consult with mostly for the patients that we see in the office and just work with at Mission Heritage OBGYN. Do you guys have anything you want to say about Dr. Salcido?
He's been awesome.
Okay, so the next 2 slides, I was actually debating whether to show you because you actually can go online and see these by yourselves, but it could be cool just to go over it with you guys. It's the virtual tour that the Mission Hospital has online of the midwifery suites and also of the labor and delivery unit, just to see what to expect and where we work and how we take care of you and just the amenities that we offer at Mission Hospital. So I have this link ready here. This is the suites. So just looking around, this is kind of the entrance to the room. And I have a feeling this will be kind of choppy because my computer just said that my internet connection isn't stable. But we're gonna turn around and I wanna step out of the room for a second. And if this doesn't work, you guys are welcome to go online and do it. But basically this here and here is the entrance to the midwifery suites. Here, there's a long hallway that goes down and connects to the labor and delivery units. So you see that the midwifery suites are really kind of an enclosed space where it's quiet, and this is kind of a separate environment from the rest of the hospital. So there are rooms here, and I'm going to show you room 19 because that's usually the room that we use when it's available. And so this is the entrance to the room. And then we go in, it's pretty good, it's pretty big. We've got the queen bed, the tub is usually inflated, and when you're coming into the hospital and after checking in and doing the NST, which is the non-stress test, making sure the baby's okay and we're clear to actually go to the birth center, we have this set up in the middle of the room, fill it up with nice warm water for you. There's these LED lights. It looks pretty bright in the room right now, and this is just for the picture, but it's usually nice and dim, and you just see the candle lights or, you know, the sunset, whatever it is. There's a bathroom right here with a shower and And then the warmer is here for just in case. Usually you guys are hanging out on the queen bed doing skin to skin, really minimal intervention. This is only if the baby needs a little assistance and the nurse needs access and things like that. But usually all the immediate things that need to happen on you skin to skin. Does anybody have any questions about the room that we just saw? No, we can't see you guys, so you have to speak up. And this is one of the labor and delivery rooms. So you can see it's a regular hospital bed. There's the couch for partner or support person to sleep on, the monitor next to the bed. All the rooms are very spacious and have rooms. So if, let's say we do need to move here for whatever reason, just like Allison explained, sometimes it happens, whether it's your choice if you want to get an epidural, or if we need to have continuous monitoring, or for whatever reason. These are things that we can talk about in the prenatal course. It's pretty, so, and we still take care of you. And just like Allison said, we kind of choose whatever interventions we need to do. But it doesn't mean that you have to be, not necessarily you have to be strapped in the bed, connected and all that stuff. We can still use the space in the room, move around, change positions, use the birth ball, peanut ball, this birthing stool, all the things that we would use in the midwifery suites as well can be used in these rooms as well. And then if we kind of got stuck